Welcome to CAD with Mr. Hew. In today's video, we'll be looking at the construction of the Archimedean spiral. Now, in the previous video, we looked at the construction of a hypocycloid. Now, we aim to become your favorite AutoCAD resource online, and we thank you for joining us. We'll be starting the video now. We are required to draw the Archimedean spiral for one revolution based on the measurements below. So that's the first part. The second part, we're going to choose a point on the curve, that is the Archimedean spiral drawn in question 1 above. Then we're going to draw the normal and tangent to the point P. So below is the drawing that is accompanying the question. So we have the line AC, which is 70 millimeters long, and we have the point B, which is 20 millimeters to the right of A. So we'll be starting the drawing now. Welcome to CAD with Mr. Hew. In today's video, we're drawing the Archimedean spiral. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to set up our units. So we're going to type UN for shortcut, press enter. We're going to let the length type remain in decimal. We're going to change this to 0 decimal place. We're going to accept the millimeters and we're going to press OK. All right. All right, so we'll be drawing our Archimedean spiral, and the first thing we're going to do, we're going to draw a line. Our line will be 70 millimeters. So we type 70, enter. All right, so what we need now, we're going to label the center point right here. We're going to label it A. So we're going to turn off snap. I'm going to label right here A. So the height, we're going to make it 6 millimeters. Rotational angle 0. And we're going to label right here A. All right, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to label this point out here C. So I'm going to label here C. And based on the information that was given in the question, let us check our snap. We know it's already 10, that's the default, but we're going to check the snap. So snap is 10, good. Our grid should be 10, good. All right, so that is okay. So that means that the point B would be right here, all right? So we're going to go single line text, and we're going to, B would be right here. We need to turn off snap, and rotation angle would, the height would be 6, rotational angle would be 0, right here would be B. All right, good. All right, now the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna draw lines radiating out from A going right around. So the first one would be at 0 degrees. So we're gonna go line from A. We're gonna draw length of the line will be 70. And the angle would be 30. Enter. We're going to repeat the line command, so press enter. All right, this line will be 70, and the angle would be 60. 70, and the angle would be 60 degrees. Enter. Now, this one, the line will be vertical, all right? So we just click here and type 70, and that will be the line there, all right? We need another line coming this way. So the angle there would be 120 degrees. So the length of the line is 70. The angle is 120. I'm going to come around, Enter to get the last command. We need a line 70 millimeters, and the angle is 150 degrees. So if you was using the traditional instruments, you could use your 36 set square and put it at A and just rotate it on the T square, and you will get these lines easily, all right? All right, this line would be 70, enter. Of course, there's a different way to do it, but I choose to do it this way, all right? So we need another line coming down, right? And the length of the line will be 70, and the angle would be 120. Good, enter. We need another line again coming down, so we go again, enter. Length of the line will be 70. Let me move up the drawing a little bit to center it so you can see clearly. All right, so the length of the line will be 70 and the angle will be 240 degrees. All right, enter. This one coming down would be vertical, okay? So we can go 70 millimeters, enter, enter. All right. Now this angle would be 300. So we come again. Here the length of the line will be 70 and the angle would be 300. Enter. Right? And to finish it, the last one will be this one. The length of the line will be 70 and the angle will be 330. Good. Now, as I said, there are different ways you could do this. I just choose to do it this way, okay? So there are different ways, all right? Good. Now, I'm gonna divide BC into 12 equal parts, all right? So I'm gonna turn on snap, and from B, I'm gonna draw a line, any angle, any length. Enter. All right. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna mark an arc. I'm gonna turn off snap for the time being. I'm gonna select B. I'm gonna move it right here. I'm gonna turn off object snap. I'm gonna put it right there. Good. All right, so we're gonna mark. So we need to turn on object snap. I'm gonna start with snap for the first one. So we're gonna go there. The radius, we're gonna turn off snap. The radius would be 5. That's the first one. Then the next one, start center in. Center start in there. The radius will be 5. Right? Come again. Center start end. This radius will be 5. Come again. Start center end. This point, this line radius will be 5. Come again. Center start end. This radius will be 5. This radius will be 5. Come again. Center start end. 5 millimeters. Come again. Center start end. 5 center start end 5, center start end 5. How many arcs we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 2 more. So come again. Center start in 5. And the last one, center start in 5 to there. So let us label these points. So I'm gonna move B. I'm gonna move B. All right, so we're gonna label the points. I need to break this. So we select the object, press enter, and the break point will be there. Enter, and then I click here. Click this point. This is now 2 parts. So we click that and we just delete it. All right, so we're gonna label those parts also. Single line text. Gonna turn off object snap. And the first point will be here. I'm gonna make the height 3 millimeters because there's not enough space. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now you don't need to number it. It's just for your understanding while I leave it. All right. So we're gonna move 10 and 12 away from the construction line. Enter. All right, that looks better now. All right, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna join from 12 to C. So we're gonna go line from, we need to turn on object snap from 12 to C, enter. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna draw this line 12C parallel from these numbers 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're gonna go copy, select the line, enter. I'm gonna select the intersection. I'm gonna come here. So I'm gonna come there, 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 there. Enter. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna trim off the lines. If you're using the traditional instruments, you would need to rub them out because those would be construction line. But we're on the AutoCAD, so I'm just gonna remove them. All right, enter. All right. Now we can number these lines going around. So I'm gonna use single line text and I'm gonna number. The first one will be 0. Okay. So this one, the height, I'm gonna make the height 6 millimeters. So I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna make the height 6 millimeters. rotational angle 0. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to move this up a bit. This would be 8. This is 9, 10. And this one here would be 11. 0 and 12 would coincide. So I can put it here just for labeling, but you don't need to. So we're going to put 0 slash 12. So 0 slash 12 is not needed. All right, what we're going to do now, from the center A, I'm going to mark an arc from here to transfer the points from the line BC to the corresponding numbers that are lines that are radiating from A. So from A1, I'm going to mark an arc A1 on the line AC to intersect it at A1. So look now, I'm going to go to arc, center, start, end. So the center would be at A. Let me move it over a bit. Right, so the center would be at A, and the radius would be at 1, which is here. Right, so from here, I'm going to mark an arc to there, intersecting there. All right, we're going to come and we're going to repeat the process. So we're going to go center, start, end. So the center will always be at A. The radius will be at A, where the point 2 is on the line AC. And we're going to click here. I'm going to go up to 2. Enter. All right, so we're going to repeat the process. We're going to go center at 3. I'm going to come and mark it there. Enter. As I said, there are different ways to do it, but this is the way I choose to do it today, okay? So radius will be at 4. Did I miss one? Right, so 4 is here. Enter. Let me make it smaller, all right, so we can see. Right, so 4 is there. All right, so we're going to mark an arc again from A, which is the center, there. I'm going to go to 5. I'm going to mark an arc coming around to 5. Enter, all right? So we're going to do 6 now, okay? So we're going to go arc, center, start, end at A. At this point, I'm going to come around right around to 6, as easy as that. All right, so good job if you're following along. And we're going to repeat the process for 7. So we're going to go center at 7. I'm going to come around. So this will be a compass arc, okay? Good job. All right, so we're going to come around. I'm going to carry around 8. So we're going to go 8. I'm going to come around as easy as this. So you would take a compass if you're using the traditional instruments, and you would mark the arc coming around. Okay? So center, start, end. From here, I'm going to come around to 9. And then we're going to repeat the process coming around for 10. So centered A, radius 10 on the line AC coming around. It's right there. And enter. And then the last one would be 11, sorry. So center, radius there, and come around. enter. And just for completeness, you would do 12 also, right? So center, start, end, center, read the same, come right around. This is just completeness, all right? So we come back at C as we know, enter. So the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna use the spline command, right? And we're going to change our layer to the outline layer. I'm gonna go to spline. I'm gonna select this one and watch now. We're gonna start at 0, 0 will be right here. So we're gonna come there, there. So we're doing the Archimedean spiral. There, there, there. Let me make it smaller so you can follow along. And let me center the drawing. All right, so the next one is here. The next one is here. Next one is there. Next one is here. Next one is here. Next one is there. Next one is right here. And the last one would be at C, which is 12. Enter. All right. So this would be our Archimedean spiral. All right. So good job if you followed along. All right. Now, if you want to put a tangent on the Archimedean spiral, this is what you would do. At the fourth division, right? On the fourth division, let me show you how you would actually do this. So you would go arc, center, start, end, center A at 4, at the fourth, we need to turn off snap. So at the fourth one, this is just for labeling. You're gonna come around, come around, come around, right there, enter. It's not right, good. Now this measurement, I'm gonna label right here, A. So I'm gonna go single line text, and I'm gonna measure this measurement from here to there. All right, that is 8.33 millimeters. All right, we can actually type dim style, and we can change a comma to a, so we go to modify, so we go to dim style, we go to modify, you can change the comma to a full stop or a period. All right, so we can change, here it is from comma, we can change it to period and press OK, close, and there now it is 8.33 millimeters. All right, so we have completed the Archimedean spiral. What we're going to do, we're going to label it. So we're going to click this and we're going to label it right here. So I'm going to click here, come down here, and we're going to label it Archimedean spiral. All right. So this is our completed Archimedean spiral. So we have completed drawing the Archimedean spiral. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to construct a normal and then a tangent to the Archimedean spiral. All right. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to our line command and we're going to draw a line right here so that we can identify P. So we draw a line. Let's zoom it up. We're going to draw a line. Okay, enter. So where the line, this construction line intersect the Archimedean spiral, that will be point P. So we're gonna label it single line text. We're gonna click here, or we're gonna click here, and the height would be 6, rotational angle 0. So this would be P. All right. What we're gonna do, we're gonna move it away from the Archimedean spiral. So we're gonna go to the move command. We're gonna click on the object, which is P, press enter, select the base point, and we're gonna move it away like that. All right, good. So the next step is to draw a line from A. I'm gonna turn on object snap from A to P, which is right here, enter. All right. Now the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna draw a random line out here, enter. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna extend the line AP to intersect this line out here, okay? So we're gonna type the EX for the shortcut for extend. And we're gonna click on this line. I'm gonna keep extending it just like this, okay? Good. Enter. So what we're gonna do now, we're going to delete this line, all right? And then the next step is to construct a 90-degree at A along the line AP. We're gonna go to our arc. We're gonna zoom it up a bit so we can see. We're gonna shift it over a bit. All right, so we're gonna move A. I'm gonna move A above. I'm gonna turn off snap and object snap is off. I'm gonna move it, put it right here so you can see the construction. All right. So what we're gonna do, this line, we're gonna construct a perpendicular at A along the line AP. Okay. All right. So we're gonna come again. Start, center, end. So we need to turn on object snap at the intersection there. The radius, we're gonna draw a radius 10 millimeters, and we're gonna come around. Okay? Where the semicircle intersect the line AP, we're gonna mark another arc, radius 10 millimeters. So we're gonna start, center, end. We're gonna turn on, object snap is on. So we go 10, and we're gonna mark an arc. Good. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna mark an arc from where this arc intersect the semicircle here, okay? So we're gonna go arc, intersection, radius 10. I'm gonna mark an arc, right? So at these 2 points, we're gonna label them for you. So we're gonna go single line text right here. I'm gonna turn off object snap, and I'm gonna label, this will be 1. So I'm gonna put 1 here for you. So this is height would be 3, rotational angle 0. This would be 1. This point would be 2. This point would be 3. So from arcs, radius tend to intersect each other. So we're gonna go we need to turn on object snap. So we're gonna go center here. I'm gonna mark a radius here 10. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Center, radius will be 10. Enter. There it is. Where this arc intersect, that will be the 90 degrees. So we go line from A through the intersection, enter. This is a 90 degree. Now, when we're drawing a 90 degree in technical drawing, we normally extend the line. All right. Now, the next step Remember early on we had measured 8.33. What we're going to do, we're going to draw a line 8.33 along this line, all right? Now, what we're going to do, we're going to measure this angle going right around so that we can enter the angle for the line. So we're gonna go angular, and we need this line, or what angle is that? 45, good. So 45 minus 360 degrees, you have to do the calculation. So that angle is 45. So from 315 degrees, all right? So look now, we're gonna draw a line from this point. The length of the line is 8.33, and the angle would be 315. Enter. Good. So that line now, see, is on there. What we're going to do now, we're going to join P to that point. Enter. All right? Now, that we drew a while ago, okay? So we're actually going to extend this line. So we need to draw, let us center it so that you can see it. We need to draw a random line out here, like this. Enter. And we need to type extend, to use the extend command to extend this line. So there, zoom it up, there, 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 there. So here we have drawn the normal from the point P to the 90-degree construction that we did right here. So we can actually know that from here to here that where this intersection is drawn through P, that is a normal. What we're going to do now, we're going to label the normal, okay? So we're going to go single line text. We're going to come here. We're going to turn off object snap. We're going to select here. And the rotational angle would be 40 degrees. So the height would be 6. Rotational angle would be 40 degrees. Enter. And this is, we'll go lock caps, normal. And this is our normal, okay? What you can actually do is rotate it if you want. Click on it, enter. Base point here, rotate it like that. Okay? And we're gonna move it closer. Good. That's our normal, okay? All right, so good job if you got it right so far. All right, so there we have it now. So this line, we're gonna trim it because this is not, this is just a construction line, all right? So the normal, we're gonna delete. Yes, you can stay there, all right? So we're gonna delete this line, right? And we're gonna move the normal onto this line. So we're gonna move it above. So we're gonna move, select the word normal, press enter. I'm gonna move it above this line right here. We need to turn off objects now, okay? All right, that's the normal. All right, we're gonna rotate it. The word normal, enter, base point. I'm gonna make it here. We're gonna rotate. It's not level with the line. There, good. And what we can do, we can move it a bit closer. So we're gonna move, enter. I'm gonna move it closer. Good. So this is our normal, all right? So to get the tangent now, we have to construct a 90-degree from point P along the normal, which is this line, all right? So this line we can actually make it small, carried in, all right? All right, so we're gonna draw a semicircle. So we're gonna construct a 90-degree at P on the line on the normal, which is the line which we drew last. All right, so we go center, start, end. We need to turn on object snap by clicking this button. All right, so we pick up the center point. The radius, we're gonna make it the same. We're gonna make it 12 millimeters. Enter. I'm gonna draw a come around like, which one was it? This one? Good. Then we're gonna mark another arc. The same step that we did the last time. We're gonna put it on here, intersection here. And we're gonna mark an arc. The radius would be 12 to intersect the semicircle that we drew, all right? We're gonna draw an arc from the other side, center, start, end from this intersection. Radius here, we're gonna make it 12. All right? Then from those two arcs intersecting the semicircle, we're gonna mark another arc. So we're gonna come here, we're gonna come here, and the radius will be 12. Mark that. All right? We're gonna come again. Center, start, end. We're here. Yes. And the radius would be 12. Where the two arcs intersect, which is where these two arcs intersect, that would be the 90-degree when you draw it from through P. So we're gonna go line from this intersection to P, which is right here. Intersection, press enter. Right? So what we're gonna do now is extend the line in both directions. Right? So we're gonna select it down, extend it down here first. So we're gonna type extend. EX is shortcut for extend. I'm gonna click this line, this line, this. Make it smaller. I'm actually gonna shift it. All right, so we're gonna shift it back here to center. We're gonna draw a random construction line down here as a boundary to extend it to, and then we delete it. All right, so we go again. Extend, shortcut for extend, EX. See? And that is the tangent. Let's delete the construction line there, all right? So let us extend it in the opposite direction, all right? Just to show that is a tangent, all right? Now it's a little bit too tall, so we're gonna break it. So we're gonna go modify, break. We select the object, then we select the point we want to break it. We wanna break it about there, enter. So if you click on it, you see this is two lines, right? So we press delete. So we click on it and press delete, it's gone. All right. So we're gonna type extend to extend it to the other side. So we're gonna click here as gonna zoom it up, gonna click there. Now it's going the other side. Hold on. So we're gonna extend, right? There it is, extend, 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 extend. Let's make it smaller. Extend, extend, extend. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put the normal and the tangent on, we're gonna darken them, we're gonna put it on the outline layer, right? So it's the same line weight as the Archimedean spiral, all right? So we're gonna click this, we're gonna select the tangent, which is this line, and the normal, which is now this line. And we're going to go up to our layer, and we're going to put it on the outline layer. Good. Can you guess what's the next step to complete the drawing? So good job if you followed along. We're going to label tangent right here, all right? So the angle here for this line, I believe will be the same, 335. So let's try. So we're going to go single line text. We need to go single line text. The start would be here. The height, we're going to make it 6. Enter. What's the rotational angle? 315 degrees. Enter. Good. There it is. So caps on, lock caps, tangent. Enter. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to rotate it since it's not properly aligned to the north, to the tangent. So select object, click here as the base point, and we're just going to rotate it like that. Good. Now the tangent, I mean, that bit longer, I wasn't sure where it would be. So we're gonna go back and use the break command. So you're learning how to use the break command because I've used it about 3 times. So select the line, enter, and we enter, and we select where we want to break. So we want to break it right. We need to look and see what it is saying. So we're gonna hover over. We caught it a while ago. All right. Press enter. So look now. When I click on it, it's 2 lines. Look. So I click on the top. See, it's not selected there. So what we're gonna do is delete this. And we did it before. So that is why we had 2 pieces here. So what we can do, we can zoom it down. And this is our completed drawing. So good job if you had followed along. Splendid. So good job. We have come to the end of today's video. In today's video, we looked at the construction of the Archimedean spiral. In the next video, we'll be looking at CAM designs. So we look forward to seeing you in that video. Please take care until we meet again. Thanks for watching the video. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, comment, and share.